Hey guys, I hope y'all having a wonderful, wonderful day. All right, I thought I would never say this. You are looking at a 565 Colossus 5-star. All right, guys, so we've done a little bit playing, a little bit of testing around, and I actually am going to favor Colossus over Old Man Logan, and I will show you why. But first, let's look at the signature ability. The mighty Colossus, whenever one of Colossus's immunities protects him from an effect, he has a 50% chance to gain an armor up buff lasting 15 seconds. Colossus has 37% chance to convert that expiring armor up buff into a permanent one. So what you're going to be dealing with Colossus is temporary armor up buffs and permanent, okay? So moving down to his passive abilities, he is immune to bleed, incinerate, cold snap, frostbite effects. He is not immune to poison according to this. So not immune to poison. Additionally, if he is not fighting a tech champion, he also immune to armor break debuffs. So he'll be immune to Medusa from what I'm reading. At the start of a fight, Colossus gains an indefinite armor up buff for each X-Men on his team, including himself. We'll get to why those armor up buffs are so important. Now, personal armor up buffs, you get a max 20 permanent. Now, that does not include your temporaries. Unless otherwise stated, Colossus' armor up buff provides 233 armor rating. Additionally, for each armor up buff Colossus has, he gains an additional 64.95 critical damage. So you're looking at about an extra 1200 critical damage rating when you have all 20. If Colossus' ability accuracy is below 100, he gains 100% power rate for the duration of the attack. Damage is capped at 150% of the opponent's attack rating. Each time this damage cap is hit, the duration of Colossus' armor up buffs are refreshed. Additionally, he has 50% chance to gain an additional armor up buff lasting 15 seconds. Good to know. Parries will give you a armor up buff. Just so you know. And when you parry someone, it's, I don't want to say like thorns, but they are going to be damaged when you parry them. So that's pretty cool. Special and heavy attacks. This attack rating bonus is increased by 100% if the opponent is stunned. Gain an indefinite armored up buff on the special 1. Your special 2 is unblockable. And it gives you a lot. If you have 20 real stacks, it's going to give you a bunch. You have a chance to get a bunch more temporary stacks. Special 3 puts on a passive fatigue, and then you get organic steel, which increasing the amount of damage reduced by armor and resistance by 2% per armor up buff. Additionally, while organic steel is active, Colossus is unstoppable while blocking, allowing him to shrug off attacks. So go ahead and move into the synergies. From looking at the synergies, he actually will go good with Old Man Logan. Emma Frost has a decent little synergy, and Omega Red, and then the rest you really just want to use mutants, to be honest with you. So let's go ahead, take this in. You guys know the first person we fight, Winter Soldier, Realm of Legends. Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier. So hopefully this works, guys. This beta testing has been a little brutal. It took me about 30 minutes, and I do mean 30 minutes, to rank up Colossus. We kept having to move in and out. So I already have the crit team set up I'm going to use, except instead of Hyperion, I'm actually going to replace Hyperion with another mutant. So there's the team we're going in with. Let's hop in and see how. All right, we are back. So let's hop in and take down this Winter Soldier. Now, like I said before we, had a loading screen of death, as you can see, when we parry, we gain some more of those armor ups. So really, we're just going to keep parrying, using special ones until we get to where we want to be. He is hitting for pretty good damage. If I dare say, he might be hitting better than Old Man Logan. So I do like Old Man Logan, but I think that I'm going to be a Colossus fan. So it looks like we're at about 8 right now. I'm going to go ahead, parry, throw my special 2. We went up to 15 stacks, as you see. Look at that, 30k damage. Once again, if we can get to that before it expires. I don't know if we'd be able to. The AI is playing really passive. But the damage is really there, guys. And some of these are hanging around because some, was it 35% of these get they get converted to infinite or indefinite armor up buffs. So let's go for another one. As you can see, he took damage on the parry. Hitting for big. I'm really liking this Colossus, guys. Like I said, it almost has a, well, not kinda. It really does have a Cap Infinity War playstyle. No crits that time. You probably could put on a better crit team, but and maybe get more bang for your buck out of this. But I do think we are getting pretty good power game because of Emma Frost. So let's finish this with a bang. Oh, or get punched. Okay, well, I'm also going to throw the Fury in there and do the special 3. Let's see how much damage the special 3 does. I'm guessing around 40, 50k. And then you start hitting for big right there. You just saw 14 and a 9,000. So pretty legit, guys. Pretty legit, if I do say so myself. All right, there's a path in Act 6.1.6 that I wanted to test Colossus out on. This path has a bunch of the Black Panthers, Killmonger, and what it is the there's a sharpened claws node. Slash through blocks, inflicting 5 stacks of bleed. Each bleed does 10% of attack over 3 seconds. Well, with Colossus, we should be able to essentially purify these and turn them into armor up buffs. So, yep, look at that. That was fast. Oh, got hit by the heavy. Let's go ahead and move to special 3. We can't stun him, so we don't get to see that, I guess you would say, Cap Infinity War damage. But he is still hitting for pretty solid, in my opinion. Okay, let's go ahead and get back up to our special 2. Okay, now we're gonna do that. Boom. Ha ha! Man, that is good. That is legit. I'm enjoying the heck out of that. Yeah, he's gonna be perfect for this node. And next time we don't have to wait as long because Black Panther, you know, if you stun him when he has his armor up buffs on, it's reflected. All right, guys, time for the final wrap up. So Colossus, in my opinion, is going to be better than Old Man Logan. After testing both of them, I really enjoy Colossus a lot more, plus the immunities. However, Old Man Logan does have the healing factor. So with Colossus, what you're looking at here is, Oh, essentially a Captain America that takes longer to build up with immunities. As long as you can parry, Colossus is going to be really, really good. Colossus doesn't gain his Fury buff if you can't parry, if the opponent can't be stunned. So that's where Captain America edges out Colossus a little bit better. I went back and calculated some of the SP2s we were doing. We were doing anywhere in the neighborhood of 40,000 to 70,000. So pretty good SP2s there in my opinion, and they're multiple hits. So if there ever is a deal where you're capped out at 25,000 per hit or something, he'll be able to bypass that. Now, the other thing I want to say about Colossus is, sadly, there's people that do it better. Once again, high tier champ, possible Demi because of the immunities. But there's a champ that does it better. Captain America does it better in this type of playstyle. And Ghost does it better when it comes to immunities. Both of them get guaranteed Fury buffs. Captain America from his heavy, and Ghost by dashing back. I've seen so much Ghost gameplay on that on Slash Tires, which is a debuff, a bleed debuff node, where when you dash back, you get a bleed debuff. Also with the Sharpened Claws node that you saw us do in Act 6.1.6. So all in all, great champ. Final thought, he really does need to be duped. He does need to be duped to get that massive damage, because if you could get on one of those Sharpened Claws where you have 50 armor up buffs and you throw that SP2, you parry, stun the opponent, throw the SP2, or heavy, throw the SP2, you're going to be doing a lot of damage. So with Labyrinth of Legends, I don't think he's going to be an option. I tested him out a few times. I'm not saying you couldn't get the job done. I'm just saying there's better options. But you're limited on your parries, and you don't get that Fury buff, which gives you the massive damage. So, all right, guys, I think that's about it for Colossus. If you figured out a different play style with him, please let me know in the comments. Also, thank you so much for supporting this channel. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Peace.